Today I've come to talk about our nation's efforts to address this vital issue to the health and the safety of all Americans. I'm here to discuss our strategy to prevent and protect the American people from a possible outbreak.
The President's made perfectly clear that our number one priority is, in the event of a pandemic, is to save lives. The President has a plan to do just that.
First, we must detect outbreaks that occur anywhere in the world. Second, we must protect the American people by stockpiling vaccines and antiviral drugs and improve our ability to rapidly produce new vaccines against a pandemic strain.
We need to have a surveillance plan that allows us to identify when an incident has occurred in the world. The sooner we know, the more quickly and more adequately we can respond.
We thought it would be irresponsible not to take on the pandemic planning effort to make sure that whenever it is, under whatever president's watch, that as a nation we're better prepared because it's the right thing to do. It can't be avoided.
A pandemic is unlike other natural disasters. Outbreaks can happen simultaneously in hundreds or even thousands of locations at the same time. And unlike storms or floods, which strike in an instant and then recede, a pandemic can continue spreading destruction in repeated waves that can last for a year or more.
Scientists in China are trying to determine if a new virus strain is responsible for a pneumonia outbreak in the city of Wuhan.
China says the number of people infected by a mysterious respiratory virus has more than tripled over the weekend.
China today says it has confirmed cases of human-to-human transmission.
Dr. Li Wenliang tried to raise the alarm about a new mystery illness. That virus has taken his life.
The ability of the deadly coronavirus to spread is getting stronger.
Significant clusters have developed in South Korea, Japan, and Iran.
The World Health Organization says an animal is probably the source of this new virus, and this now closed seafood market is probably ground zero.
Wuhan in China now on lockdown as the country struggles with fear of a pandemic.
出门了以后就发现本来很繁华人很多的街道上面的话，像极了那种末世电影里面的场景。我在武汉封城以后，也是志愿去帮一些身在外地不能回武汉的人去。
They're racing to build a new 1,000-bed hospital to treat patients.
The growing desperation for quarantined cruise passengers. Thousands stuck on ships like this one off the coast of Japan.
It's the not knowing factor that is the real challenge.
The World Health Organization has officially called it COVID-19.
This one is scary because it is a brand new virus, so we don't know how it's going to behave.
But as the number of people infected by this disease continues to mount, so too the impact on all of our lives.
You've heard about flattening the curve. If we don't do anything without protective measures, all these people, and probably more, die.
To keep new cases from entering our shores, we will be suspending all travel from Europe.
This is the worst public health crisis for a generation.
Europe has now become the epicenter of the pandemic.
They're fighting a war here and they're losing.
Sono parecchi anni che lavoro qui in terapia intensiva, sembra di vivere un qualcosa che vedi solo nei film. Adesso è un afflusso proprio soprannaturale.
Overnight the military cleared the bodies from the hospital morgue in the town because it was full.
The Italian Prime Minister has announced restrictions on movement across the entire country.
Hello everybody, this is Here is the Thing and I am Waze. It is 1:50 in the morning, I'm recording. In this program I'm gonna be talking about how the pandemic has changed our lives. I really don't know where to start. Earlier in March at first, the coronavirus didn't really catch my attention. I felt terrible about the lives that were being lost and the challenges people were having to live through. I was like, it's just a disease at first. It's not a big deal, and then things have started to get worse. First, schools have been closed, then wearing masks has been mandatory, international borders closed, the stores even has been closed, nothing has been open for now. Now we are officially on quarantine for the weekends, and every night from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning, everything seemed like a nightmare I was unable to wake up from. Well, there's positive sides of COVID-19 though. We actually learn new terms and have new habits thanks to the pandemic. Well, the first thing we learned is social distance. I'm sure it was the first time of most of the people hearing social distance word. When I heard about it for the first time, I was like, what? Is it a social media thing or something like that? I wish we couldn't have the opportunity to learn this term, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. The second thing is that we are used to clean our hands every moment. We mostly use hand sanitizers and soap and so on. Another thing is we put on masks. So we don't have flu so far because of masks. I hope most of people don't have for now. But there's also negative effects of the virus on us, like mental health problems. People suffer from lockdowns, so they can't go out. Imagine you work all the week and there's a curfew at the weekends. You can't socialize. You can't do what you want to do for the weekends. Work, work, work. This really sucks and makes people sick. And also, we don't do indoor sport like going to the gym or like swimming in a pool, etc. For me, the most terrible thing is we always are scared of losing our lovelies. When I think about it, it feels really, really bad. I know that we have to stay positive, but we have been running out of our patience. Anyway, thanks for listening to me, guys. I hope you are having a good day, and catch you later.